So there have been lots of changes in the Disney universe recently.
We have information on construction, on new capacity, and new merch.
It's gonna be super fun, and let's jump in right now.
Hey, Insiders!
Welcome back to our Disney updates. We obviously are doing a Disney update because there's Disney updates to be had.
There's lots of exciting new news that we can't wait to tell you about.
I want to jump right in and start saying that while Disneyland Resort in California is not open, they are making massive progress on Marvel's Avengers Campus, and that is really exciting.
Yeah, so obviously, Disneyland isn't open yet, but
The QuinJet has arrived!
Let's take a look at some of the footage that we got of the newly flown in QuinJet. And now we get awesome photos like this of the QuinJet and of the new Web Slingers ride, both of which are coming along super well, and fingers are crossed that once Disneyland reopens, hopefully Avengers Campus is right along soon when there.
They're making really good progress on the construction site. The QuinJet looks good.
Like it's just like
The
hanging
QuinJet
on top of the ride.
epic.
You know that ride is going to be absolutely fantastic. They're doing such a good job with it.
Mhm.
So
And
fingers crossed we get to ride it soon.
In particular, the architecture on the Web Swingers ride looks so good.
Yeah.
Like the red, it looks
Seriously.
fantastic. So we're pretty stoked about Avengers Campus. It's going to be a blast. It's taking over the place of where Bugs Land used to be.
Yes.
So right there by Hollywood Land where Guardians
yeah.
of the Galaxy is, it's pretty much an extension on Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So it'll start there, and then that'll actually become a part of Avengers Campus.
Yeah,
So basically, it's right between Hollywood Land and Radiator Springs.
exactly.
Speaking of Disney parks that are open,
We're going to take a trip across an ocean all the way into Shanghai, where Disneyland Shanghai has upped its capacity.
this is really exciting. So we've seen that Disney Shanghai has been open for like 2 months now,
Yeah.
and things are going great over there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. They're about to up it from 30% capacity to 50% capacity.
And so they're feeling really confident with how things are going over there in Shanghai. They've even brought back parades and fireworks spectaculars, which we are so happy about, and that gives us so much hope for here at Disneyland and Disney World. Like, that's going to be amazing.
It's pretty interesting. Disney World is doing a good job in their reopening right now, but there are 0 shows. Even before you enter a ride, there's no like pre-ride show like the stretching room in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, so it's funny, you actually get through the ride a lot faster. I mean,
Yeah.
you miss the magic element of the stretching room, but
Yes.
you just like get right on it,
Oh,
right
yeah.
into the ride. So hopefully soon we'll be able to social distance those kind of things,
Right.
Yeah.
so that we can be back in the stretching
it's a
room.
little better where we can all enjoy it together apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Speaking of Disney World, now that you mentioned it, actually, they've actually been doing some great character interactions there.
They have.
It is fantastic. Earlier, if you saw our post, you would see that they have a Merida who's walking down Main Street on a horse.
Yes!
It's so
I mean,
cool.
how cool is that to literally be on Main Street and have Merida on horseback walking? I mean, I feel like this is in some way a character interaction that we've always needed, and
Yes.
it just took a pandemic to say, hey, this would
Brilliant
be really
idea.
cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
It's the character interaction that we never knew we needed.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
As a matter of fact, even Winnie the Pooh, they have him behind a fence, and he's out there trying
With
to
his
catch
butterfly
butterflies.
net. It's
with his
so
butterfly net
cute.
kinda catch-
That's great.
And then you like take your selfie with him. Like, it's genius.
They're so creative,
brilliant.
and we can't wait to see how they do it.
Yeah, they're keeping the magic alive while keeping you safe, and I think that that's a really great. You
Hats
and
off
the
to
cast
Disney.
members.
Yes.
Hats off to
Hats
Disney.
off to
Yeah.
Disney and all the Disney cast members.
Speaking of keeping the Disney cast members safe, why don't we head over to downtown Disney and Florida? Because Disneyland and Florida both actually like made a collaborative effort in this
Uh-huh.
newest announcement. Why don't you tell us more about that?
So in downtown Disney and Disney World, 100,000 cast members received masks for 5 days a week.
It's pretty awesome. 5 different masks for each day of the week, so they didn't have to constantly wear the same mask, and they're
Yeah.
all When You Wish Upon a Star themed.
Yeah, it's
they're
really
all
cool.
Pixie dust, and
Yeah.
there's Mickey designs, and it's super cute.
They're purple masks. It's called their pixie dust design, and the pixie dust makes hidden Mickeys.
It's
like,
so
how cool is
cool.
that?
It's a brilliant design, and now there's some familiarity, and you know someone's a cast member, because only cast members have these.
We actually talked to one of the cast members, and she said it's a super comfortable mask that works really well.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited, and it's pretty cool to see the cast members all having like a unified mask costume, like with the masks on.
It's fantastic, and we are so glad that Disney finally thought of this, because at first cast members were wearing their own masks, and having a Disney mask just makes it so much better.
It does.
Especially like a cast member exclusive. I think that's genius.
Brilliant.
And also, speaking of more Downtown Disney news, Downtown Disney has just expanded their hours, so instead of closing at 8 o'clock, they close at 9 o'clock.
Exciting things are happening in the food world, though, in Downtown Disney.
Yes.
Ralph Brennan's has officially reopened, which means we get beignets back!
Woo! Man, we tried making beignets from home, which is coming up in a later video, so you want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button and follow us so you can watch us make beignets from home. But we actually used the Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen recipe and tried to make them from home, and let's just say they may taste better from Ralph Brennan's.
Yes, it is very likely that the professionals making professional beignets are much better than our beignets at home.
Yes,
so
however,
we're super excited to have it back.
Yeah,
however,
so
the beignets did turn out very well. They were still delicious, but nothing beats a real life Disney beignet.
Ours are Mickey shaped, so you can't really beat that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Boom.
But anyway, I'm pretty excited to get our beignets back in Downtown Disney.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it so much better.
Really exciting.
All right, so Kara, the moment you have been waiting for.
Hamilton merchandise.
Yes, we have been obsessed with Hamilton ever since it came onto Disney Plus. We have been binge watching it like crazy.
It's amazing, and not only that, Disney has fully opened Hamilton right into their library, to the point that Hamilton merchandise is now on Shop Disney.
And available in Disney stores that have reopened.
Yes, so Kara, let's go to shopdisney.com right now and check out the Hamilton merch.
This Hamilton merch is literally amazing. I love the Styler Sisters t-shirt. It's the perfect, like, Hamilton woman empowerment kind of thing. Also, the Hamilton bag is super duper cute. It's the perfect accessory to give you a little Hamilton touch.
Ooh, and Eric, you would totally be rocking this Hamilton baseball hat.
Right? That's awesome.
Yes.
And they even included a lapel pin, so they're kind of getting into the pin things, or like mixing Disney and Hamilton.
Although, to be honest, the thing I want the most is this t-shirt that says "History has its eyes on you."
That is
Iconic.
awesome.
I love it so much.
I mean, it's such a cool quote, and it's like one of the best parts of the movie.
Parts
or,
of the show.
Or play, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
Play, movie,
Show,
play,
thing,
show.
Yeah.
Ah, it's both.
Entertainment.
But anyway, it's one of the best parts of the show.
Yes.
And then, of course,
they have a basic Hamilton logo t-shirt.
yeah.
Hopefully more Hamilton merchandise is on the way onto Shop Disney, but for now, these items are perfect.
Yes, they definitely are. Man, watching Hamilton on Disney Plus has been one of my favorite things we've done all summer.
Oh,
Especially, like, it's a Disney thing that you can do from home. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Speaking of, they're about to add Mulan to Disney Plus.
This is awesome. Unfortunately, because of everything going on, Disney will not be able to have Mulan playing in theaters.
Yes.
And Mulan was going to be a huge profit.
Yeah, so the thing with Mulan is that it was the one that they expected to break over $1 billion this year. They spent $200 million making this movie, so they were trying to figure out a way that they could get it out to the public and still make a return on their investment. Just adding it to Disney Plus wasn't enough, but they actually came up with a really solid strategy, if you ask me.
So on September 4th, if you pay $30, Mulan will be added to your library immediately, and you can watch it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
And that's actually a really cool thing, because as a family of 5, buying 5 tickets to go to a movie is
it's likely to cost more than $30.
Definitely would cost more than $30.
Right.
So it'll be actually kind of a cool way for us to get to see this movie. And what I really like about it is as soon as you buy it, like, then you own it. Yeah, you can watch it. It's not like a rental.
It's yours to watch. It's not just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. There are so many cool things going on in the Disney universe.
Yeah. And I know we just threw a ton of information at you, so if you didn't retain it all, then go back and watch the video again.
Yes. It's right there for you.
We hope you enjoyed getting this Disney news in a fun way, and
we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, Insiders.
Bye,
Oh,
Insiders.